Hello everybody, Element 12 here, and welcome to this week's episode of Review on Titan, the weekly thingamabob where I watch each episode of Attack on Titan subbed and dubbed, and talk about it. This week is episode 24, which is called Mercy, the Assault on Stonus District, Part 2, or something like that. Translations get different. Also, my camera's stable now. I literally don't know what the problem was. I hit a button on accident, and I set it up, and it's perfectly fine. I'm moving around. It's not shaking at all. I'm, like, kicking, and it's stable. That's weird. Okay. Random camera issues is solved by me randomly hitting a button. Whatever. Quality programming. Yay. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, so this week's episode is friggin' awesome. Basically, from last week's episode, they confront Annie, and spoiler alert, she's a female Titan, and she turns. And that's how last week's episode ends. This week's episode has a little bit of flashback where they're kind of discussing why they think Annie did it and why they think Annie was the one who killed the Titans that they captured. Which the flashbacks are relatively short, so it's not too bad. It's not like, oh god, anime flashbacks, whatever. It's not too bad. But aside from that, Annie shows up and is trying to attack Armin and Eren Mikasa, and Eren is trying to transform. He keeps biting himself, but he can't transform because for some reason he still has doubt. He still trusts Annie. He still likes Annie, even though she just kind of went crazy and killed a whole bunch of people. And basically, she just like they're in like an underground town. They just like she like steps on him and basically crushes him for the most part. He's still kind of alive. During this whole thing, like Levi and his squad see what's going on, and the ruse that John is not actually Eren is found out because John wants to go and help, and they were like, "Oh, you're traitors," and they're about to shoot him, and like they kind of hold on for a while, and then while female Titan Annie, I guess you can say Annie, while she's running around killing a bunch of people, like Armin's trying to get Eren to be able to transform. It's like you need to. She was able to she had to lose her humanity so she can do that. You kind of have to do the same thing. And then after a while, and people are getting hurt, and he realized that, and he turns to his Titan, and it's freaking awesome. Like he just runs and freaking punches her in the face, sends her flying, and that like the last shot of his face, it's like, oh, that's so cool. But it's a good episode, and then obviously next week is the last episode. So this is a big epic fight of like the rematch of Eren Titan, or I guess it's called Rogue Titan online. It's never officially said that in the show, but online it's called Rogue Titan, versus female Titan, or Annie, Eren and Annie. They're fighting. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I give this episode a 4.5 out of 5. I give it only the half off because there's a few flashbacks. It was a little annoying. Whatever. I was cool with it. No, 5 out of 5. Screw it. 5 out of 5. Really good episode. Perfect episode. Obviously, this gives enough drama and tension to lead up to the next episode. So yeah, sub versus dub. The dub by far wins because one, a lot of characters actually have a lot of charm, like a lot more charm in the dub than they do in the sub. I actually like Levi kind of now because he had a really cool line in the sub, not in the sub, the dub, that wasn't in the sub at all. In the sub, there's a flashback where they're waiting for Erwin to come in. And everyone's asking, like, why isn't he here yet? And he just goes, oh, he's probably constipated or something. And that's all the line was. And, in the dub, even though it's on television, I thought you would have to be censored after a certain time or whatever. I guess not. He actually says, like, oh, he's in the shitter. Duty calls, right? And he actually says that. I'm like, oh my goodness, he actually make have a bad pun. I love it. I do like Levi now. Levi's kind of cool. I like Levi now. Again, but without this dub happening, I still didn't get the appeal of Levi beforehand, but now I like him. So there you go. The dub made me like Levi a little bit, and also the previews is what makes the dub win by far. Because I watched the subbed episode, and the preview for the next episode was like the dialogue of what's going on next episode. But they showed like sepia-toned flashbacks to the first episode, which was kind of stupid. And then the dub actually showed clips for the next episode. They showed some really fucking badass clips of the fight, and it makes me want to see even more. So the dub wins by far. So next week it's going to be the last episode, and it's going to be the last episode of Review on Titan, which is kind of a bummer. Unfortunately, I might not do this for season 2 because I kind of just want to watch Rapid Fire Watch Season 2. I might do a quick, like, weekly review about it, just in general. And then maybe whenever the dub gets announced, I might do a sub versus dub comparison. Whenever more information about the dub happens, I will let you guys know. But aside from that, it's kind of up in the air at this point. If there's anything else you guys want me to review, show-wise, game-wise, anything-wise, let me know. I like making these kind of vlog reaction type of videos, so definitely let me know if there's a show that's starting that I might be interested in. Like, obviously, I watch Attack on Titan, you know I'm into anime, I'm into, like, fantasy, sci-fi, not really horror, but kind of a little bit. Anyway, so just let me know if you guys want me to review or follow a show for a while. Let me know, as long as it's not a super crazy long show, or I want to do Doctor Who, but again, I kind of was doing this, and Doctor Who was also on Saturday night, so I didn't want to, like, have to record 2 freaking videos a night. Also, Black Dynamite just started, which I like Black Dynamite. I'm happy that's on. But anyway, again, I'm not going to do a review of that. I'm not quite the person to review Black Dynamite, even though I like that show. But anyway, so I guess until next time, this is M12 signing off, and I'll see you guys. Wait! Before I sign off, I'm going to do a quick thing. I'm going to Kamikaze. It is a convention in Los Angeles at the LA Convention Center. That's going to be, the convention itself is October 31st through November 2nd. So it's like the weekend preceding Halloween. I will be there on the 31st and on November 1st. In cosplay, most likely. I'll let you guys know what costume I'm going to be there in. Actually, nah, it'll be a surprise. You'll be able to find, you recognize me. I'll be shaved at that point, but if you want to say hi to me there, I'll be there. I don't know. I might be with a few friends, or maybe with a friend. I know the second day my dad wants to go. He's into like sci-fi stuff as well, so I'm gonna tag along with him. But until next time, I'm 12 signing off. I'll see you guys later for real this time. Peace out.